Mike 1 2. Mike check 1 2. I will not touch that anymore. All right, we're going.
Second, out of first. Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Not bad, but I got it now.
All right, folks, and we're coming to you live from the Sepulveda Basin Sports Complex, the home of the San Fernando Valley FC, and your San Fernando Valley, and you're watching it via Futboleando UPSL Soccer. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Jose Duran, coming alongside Francisco Barboza, bringing you this live play-by-play action of today's game between Long Beach City FC and San Fernando Valley. As you see the protocols, the referee is on his referees and both teams on their way onto the field. San Fernando team were able to come out victorious against Laguna United the previous game, not before some controversy ending the game with a statement being made by the team on standing their stance against hate and racism. So this is a brand new game, however, and with all that in mind, we'll see how these two teams go ahead and take one another. San Fernando Valley still undefeated at home. And we'll see if they're able to go ahead and get things going here, Francisco.
Yeah, hopefully we have a better match than the one we've been having in the past, 3 games where the home team has just dominated every team that's been here.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have a better match today, and the weather is perfect to play. Especially here where it gets super hot. We have a windy, fresh, just the perfect weather to get a good game.
Perfect breeze here, and we're just about seconds away from getting going. So seconds away from getting things going, but like you said, Francisco, San Fernando team that has been completely dominant at its home, and something that they've gotten us used to it. We saw that throughout the campaign last year. Unfortunately, ended here at home, but regardless, a great team that's undefeated so far here at home and looking to go ahead and keep up top with the standings in the UPSL. As they are currently in second place.
Yeah. Oh, we have our weights.
So first half just seconds away from getting going. Long Beach City FC all in light blue, white shorts with light blue socks, and San Fernando in white with green and black shorts.
Thank you. Yeah. Gracias.
As we'll go ahead and take a look at the starting 11 for your San Fernando Valley FC, led by Carlos Cortez as their starting goalkeeper, Richard Manayan, Eric, number 15, Irvin Rivas, number 2, number 21, Merck Korean, Freddy Romero, number 14, Beto Rodriguez, number 18, Cristo Deras, number 10, Junior Cozy, number 11, Zurich, number 7, and number 17 coming in is Andreas. That is the starting lineup for your San Fernando Valley FC as we are underway. First half underway here. We see Junior Cozy early on the attack, early on. We'll see how much he is involved here in the first couple of minutes. One of the key components of the San Fernando Valley offense, as well as Cristo Veras, number 10, who has made himself back into the starting lineup after missing last season just very Of course, the curse of the broadcaster there as he gives this one away. Long Beach attacking from left to right, and San Fernando Valley from right to left. As we see Junior Cosi receiving, trying to go ahead and make a burst of speed there. Places the pause, decides to go further back here with Murr. And Alfredo Romero. Now the captain here, Richard Minayan, who has complete control of the defense here for San Fernando Valley. Great give and go with Romero. Sent the through ball here. Flag stays down. Opportunity here for San Fernando. As they get inside the box, shot's going to be taken. See, fakes shot. Now it's taken. It's the back of the net. Score by your San Fernando Valley FC, 1-0 in a matter of minutes early on. It's 1-0.
It's something San Fernando has gotten us used to. They love to start with so much intensity. Start with high intensity and they're up 1-0.
We'll get confirmation on the goal here, but goal scorer for 1-0 the scoreline. Maybe Carlos, head coach Cortez, exactly the way you want to start things off. As it's confirmed, goal scored by number 10, Cristo Deras. We were just talking about him, the impact that he's made so far coming back into the starting lineup. A great goal.
Great goal. It's the usual San Fernando style of play. They start playing in the back, move the ball to the sides, put it back in, put it inside the net. It's a recipe that they love to use constantly, and it worked out very quickly in this game. And let's see how Long Beach reacts to going 1-0 down. It's always demoralizing when you go down and go in the first few minutes of the game. It just changes their entire strategy. Let's see how Long Beach responds to this goal.
Yeah, we'll see how they respond. I mean, and so far they were on the offensive attack. They had an opportunity early on, and it seems like they have something that the goal kind of just woke them up.
Something else that you can't see in the cameras is Long Beach has 2 games here at the complex. We've seen teams that come in here with just barely enough. This time,
Yeah.
Long Beach has subs, and that's going to put a different twist onto this game.
Yeah, you're right. The last 2 teams that they faced here, Santa Ana wins included, forfeited by the way, and gave up on half of that game, and now they're taking the Long Beach City FC, who have options off the bench and who have settled down now. It seems like now a couple of minutes into this one, 4 minutes to be exact.
You see, Long Beach is a side that likes to touch the ball too, start playing. They're not pushing too much on the long balls or breaking up the lines, which is nice to see a team that comes to this ground and tries to play the same way that the host team plays. So it's going to be a very, very explosive game, very intense. Both teams want the ball. San Fernando starts. Now they have a bit of an advantage. So
Yeah, they're currently up on the score line, and they'll see increase that one. We'll see how they connect with Zurich and with Junior Cosi, who is the center focus point of this offense. But see him with the pressure there. Number 12 receiving here for Long Beach City FC. See if they give and go. Decide not to, and now it is an opportunity for the team in light blue. Here's number 18 now going. Cross is being made. Keeper off his line. And lucky enough, it goes through everyone. It's still possession of Long Beach. Dummy ball here, and it's cut very well nicely by Romero, but Long Beach
Ball to the wing. That seemed like a good opportunity for them. Unfortunately, the pass is not the best. And there was a chance for Long Beach who didn't go back. It seems like the goal didn't affect them much as far as their strategy, and they're pushing now to get that time.
pushing to get that tie, and here they come once again as a speedy number 10. Explosiveness opens it up wide. Now cuts inside. Opportunity here for Long Beach. Shot's going to be taken on goal and right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Vaughn. And he's able to go ahead and corral this without any issues. Quickly goes here to his left with Junior Cozy. Referee says play on, no handball. He has an opportunity here with Andreas if he wants to. Junior keeps on going. Now the pass is not exactly the way Cozy wants it. And it goes back in possession of Long Beach. Back to the fourth game. Now it's here. Here comes back the team from Long Beach, California. Putting pause into it. Now giving it back. Cozy putting pressure. 11 versus 11 in terms of jersey numbers. And now back into Andreas. Cozy. First time pass and very well nicely done here with Mir back to Cozy, and now it's going to be it's kicked out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw in for Long Beach. Back and forth game here. Interesting.
High intensity. The weather's not going to be an issue in this game. There's subs on both benches, so it looks like it's going to be a battle through and through, and that's kind of the games we want to see, and kind of we want to see San Fernando get challenged. Like we said, they've had some, I'm not going to say weak opponents, but under the circumstances, San Fernando easily passed them, and now Long Beach seems like they're a good rival to really test where their level's at. And we see two teams that, like I said, they have very similar styles of play. So it could come down to the individuals who can do a little bit more. And we know San Fernando have those types of players. One of them being number 11.
Now we'll look at this Long Beach City FC and see if they're able to go ahead and turn the tide. But as soon as the goal was conceded, it seems like a liable switch was turning on Long Beach side, and also San Fernando taking the foot off the pedal a bit, and they may cost them here. Ball's going to be crossed in and cleared away very well nicely by Eric. That's going to go out of bounds and a throw in for Long Beach City FC as they keep on knocking on the door.
Yeah, and it seems like their strategy is clear. Start with the ball in their feet, push it to the sides, put it in the box, and hopefully someone's there to put it in. And San Fernando can seem to stop that, at least on their left side, which is where they're doing most of their attack, Long Beach. And here they go again.
Here they come once again. They have San Fernando pinned so far. Cross is going to be put all the way through to the second post, headed away very well nicely there by Murr. And all the way back to Junior Cozy. All right, Cozy is in the middle. See if he gives it away. And very well, nice turn by San Fernando. Good through ball here. And here comes Andreas. Andreas has possession of it now. Now he's going to go ahead and counter against the captain. Tries to get a cross in with the outside part of his foot. And it's going to be the first corner kick of the afternoon for San Fernando.
Yeah, we're seeing Cozy coming far from the back, which we don't really see him a lot. You know, he's lethal once he gets 3/4 up the field, but it's that intensity by Long Beach that has him far back. But now the second he was able to push on the midfield, corner kick for San Fernando.
Corner kick for your San Fernando Valley. You're watching San Fernando Valley FC soccer via Futboleando, the home of San Fernando Valley FC. And cross is going to be put into the first post here. Irvin Rivas, the target off of Irvin, and it's going to be a goal kick for San Fernando. Nothing coming out of that one. Quick restart here. Pressure being mounted quickly by Andreas. Ball's going to be stolen away by Junior Cozy. See if it goes back into possession of him, and it's stolen away. And back now here comes San Fernando. Stewart's going to take a shot. Goes to his first post, and a very goal saved there by the goalkeeper, but a mistake by Long Beach almost costs him, and another one almost here as well. Get the foul.
Looks like the right call, but Long Beach playing with 5 mistakes that could cost. Get lucky there, but if you're Long Beach, you gotta keep a calm head. You can't do that.
Yeah, no. Mistakes almost cost him a second goal, and it would have been unfortunate just because of the fact of how nicely Long Beach has bounced back after conceding their one goal. And of course, they haven't scored themselves, but it would have been great for San Fernando here to capitalize off the mistake, but a great reaction by the goalkeeper. Ball's going to be opened up here. See who wins the ball. Still going number 11, and even go with number 3 from Long Beach. Ball stays in bounds. Defended very well, nicely there by San Fernando as they're putting pressure. Now ball's going to be played all the way back here. And now they pass the equator of the field. Cross almost made. Rich able to go ahead and get this one back in possession of San Fernando. Cut very well, nicely there by Murr. Ryan able to go ahead and lead this one off to Eric. And now Menayan. Beto Rodriguez. Good pressure put here by Long Beach, able to go ahead and come out of it momentarily is San Fernando. Now they get this one away. Mistakes in the back from both teams to see if Long Beach able to capitalize. Shots taken. It goes over the crossbar, but Long Beach is knocking on the door as you take a look at the replay there for you.
Yeah, the goalie gets greedy. He tries to do something he shouldn't be doing back there. Plays it, tries to get fancy, and almost cost him a goal.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of that, and I feel like more often. Goalies making mistakes in the back. You saw it with Muir, giving the goal to Marin. I saw it last week. Puebla conceding, making a goal, and Liga MX not so long ago too, and it's just clear it out. You know, at this point, just clear it out. I don't know what these coaches are embedded into some of these goalies nowadays, but that's another conversation for another day. Free kick foul in favor of Long Beach. San Fernando side not happy with it, but they're going to go ahead and still be a free kick in favor of Long Beach. Ball's going to be played here and headed away very nicely by Zurich. Ball back inside and Harry once again left in bounds. Very well defended by San Fernando. Still in the box. And shot taken over the crossbar once again, but Long Beach keeps knocking.
Yeah, this is the third shot on goal by Long Beach. They won it. Seems like San Fernando got a little bit too relaxed there and unlucky because that should have been in the back of the net. Fourth shot, I think the bucket a small bounce in the player, but Long Beach deserves a tie.
Yeah, the way they've been playing, the way they've been mounting pressure on the San Fernando side.
Which is tough when teams come to play here at the Basin. Once they get that first goal by San Fernando, it's like a cascade of goals. And Long Beach was able to manage that.
And what a great play mounting, starting by Beto Rodriguez, but now it's going to be culminated by Junior Tausi. The shot's taken, it goes just wide, and one's miss on the other, and another miss here on the left side, and both teams keep attacking.
He was clearly onside. The center defender was putting him in play. And I think he tried to curl it too much. He tried to make it fancy. They let go of that second goal.
Unfortunate play as the play was started in the background by Beto Rodriguez, and a great give and go pass with Andreas sent Junior through, and we're almost talking 2-0, but you got to be happy if you're Carlos Cortez with what you're watching offensively being displayed here. But you want to go ahead and put those in the back of the net.
You got to be happy if you're a soccer fan because so far, 15 minutes in, it's been a really, really good game.
Yeah. No complaints.
A rare miss by Cozy. You rarely see him miss at all. I think he just tried to curl it in that top corner and just overshot it a little bit. And here comes Long Beach again, which, like we said, similar style play as San Fernando. They love to play with the ball. San Fernando just kind of let them play at the back, and then here comes the pressure.
Ball's back here for Long Beach. Fortunate not to be down 2-0, and so far, I mean, they've had their opportunities and they've been inches away from tying this one up. Here's the captain once again, pushing up pressure, looking up his numbers up top. Decides to go ahead and go to number 10. He's able to go ahead and make a quick turn, but not quick enough to go ahead and get the ball floated. Dummy ball, and it's through ball. Here's Junior Cozy. Here's an opportunity for San Fernando. He goes around the goalkeeper. Not enough, but what a great save from the goalkeeper. We'll take a look at the replay. It was a great save or mostly a mistake on Junior's side.
Yeah, he tried to take him instead of just trying to chip the ball on him. Although he did look offsides. Now that we're watching the replay. But hey, the ref didn't call and we gotta play it.
Yeah, I know it's tight without a doubt, but no more here. And Junior misses an opportunity here for another extended lead. But also the defender was cutting him through. I think if he extends it possibly a little bit further than taking the shot, then we're talking different. But it's bang bang.
I thought he was gonna chip him, but I think he just wanted to take him. And great save by the
Right there, you gotta if you're gonna take them that way, it's the old Landon Donovan used to score, right? Just go around the goalkeeper fully and not take the shot there. Go look around the goalkeeper, take the shot. The way 1-0 here, great opportunity for San Fernando. Without a doubt, they're creating opportunities here on the offensive side. You got to be happy with that, without a doubt. Here comes Long Beach. Ball's played in the middle. But as soon as a Long Beach player receives the ball, there's one or two San Fernando players putting up mounting pressure.
Yeah, they let him play on this side of their field, but the second they cross the line, it's all pressure. And it's crazy how San Fernando can take this posture, but in a second can be countering you and putting one in the back of the net. That's why this team is so dangerous, even though right now they're all behind the ball. They can quickly shift things.
Yeah, they're so sound defensively to make that happen. You have to have that with a great leader in the back with Rich Manane, who you hear him constantly taking to his defensive line, as well as Irvin Rivas, who is a constant starter here. So you have consistency, you're gonna have consistent results, and so far in the season, they've been able to have that.
Yeah, Cozy takes all the headlines. He's a goal scorer. He's a superstar of this team. But what the captain brings at the back of this team is something that needs to be pointed out as well.
And here they come once again in a burst of speed by Junior Cozy. He's trying to get through, but very well defended by the Long Beach player and get his corner kick number 2 of the afternoon. And you just on cue, as you were saying, they could go ahead and be defensively and just explode on the offense in a blink of a blink of an eye.
Yeah, with that quick sprint, Cozy got to the edge of the field, and there was already 2-3 guys waiting for him in the box. And that's not something you just happens automatically. That's something you gotta work on.
The corner kick here is put through all the way past the second post, and Long Beach able to go ahead and come out of it. So far, 2 corner kicks for San Fernando and not executed very well from the home side. And here comes Long Beach with a counter attack. 3 versus 4. And here comes reinforcements for San Fernando on the defensive side. Great move by number 10 on Long Beach side. Tries to go ahead and poke it through. Opportunity here on the side. Back heel pass. Not exactly the way you wanted to end that opportunity. And it's right at the feet of goalkeeper Vaughn.
Yeah, Long Beach held on to it a little bit too long. San Fernando was able to come back, get the ball back.
And it gets us restarted here. Great kick by goalkeeper Vaughn all the way to Zurich, but very well defended by the Long Beach player. Decides to go back defensively. A little bit of calm into this one. 20 minutes in the first half. 1-0 in favor of your San Fernando Valley FC. Coming to you live from the Sepulveda Basin Sports Complex. And yet another San Fernando Valley FC home game. Glad you could be a part of this. Folks, don't forget to like and subscribe our multi-streaming platforms. Great move here by Beto Rodriguez. Leave this one off here. And rolling away, here comes San Fernando Valley with Junior Cozy on the attack. Zurich making an overlapping movement as well as Cristo Deras. Cozy still going, Cozy still going. Cozy decides to hand it off and very well defended by Long Beach. Back to Cristo. Now here's Andres. See, they make an overlapping run. They do back to Cristo. Picks his heads up. Cross is going to be made and deflected in for corner kick number 3.
Kobe, I think, could have just taken the shot. He instead saw his teammate was open to try to get on the ball, but I think he should have went with the shot there.
They had the angle to decide to go to the second post, hands it off, but it's going to be a corner kick regardless for San Fernando. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 San Fernando players in the box. Cross is going to be made into the first pole. So far, 3 corner kicks and nothing coming out of it for San Fernando. Freddy Romero goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. Now Vaughn once again. See who he decides to go ahead and play it off with. It goes all the way back to Andres. A great header to Junior Cozy, who's onside. Here comes Cozy versus Speed on the left side with a play for San Fernando. Junior Cozy inside the box now. Opportunity for San Fernando to extend the lead. Decides to go ahead and throw it back with Cristo. Has a shot on goal. And right into the goalkeeper. It looked like San Fernando had an opportunity that could have been a lot more dangerous than that, but they get a shot on goal.
Great ball by Cozy, kind of a little bit slightly back. They come here.
And here they come once again. Through ball for Cozy. The flag does go up and the shot goes wide. Offsides for Junior Cozy and San Fernando.
Yeah, great ball by the official there on the previous play. The ball just needs to go a little bit behind the player. He loses the time there, trying to fix it. By the time he takes a shot, it's a shot.
Yeah, easy goalkeeper save there for the Long Beach keeper. Ball's played short here. Pressure mounted by San Fernando. Down goes the Long Beach number 4 defender. The referee says it's a foul free kick in favor of Long Beach. Quick restart here.
You see the pressure by San Fernando. It's time up high. They're not letting them play now. And we saw earlier in the game 2 mistakes by Long Beach in that backside of the field. Almost cost them a goal. And right here, we see the pressure. Anytime they come into a little bit of pressure, they're having a hard time moving the ball as cleanly as they were at the beginning of this game.
And here comes the Long Beach player. Referee completely on top of this one. I think you saw that the Long Beach player gave out as soon as he lost possession of it. Junior still making the run and great through ball here. See if he gets it. Junior still pushing forward. Closing off by number 5, the Long Beach player. Does it very nicely. It's going to be a throw in for San Fernando. So we'll have a throw in here for the Valley. They sent Junior Cozy running and very well defended. Tough task for number 5 of Long Beach City defending the speedy Cozy, but he's able to do so very well nicely in the last sequence by the captain of Long Beach, Cristo. Ball goes back to Murs. Cross is going to be made. Bounces, takes a favor of a Long Beach, and then here comes the counter attack for the team in light blue. Great cut, but Irvin Rivas able to go ahead and get defensively as the official calls a foul against Beto Rodriguez.
Yeah, foul because Long Beach even in that attack, there was only 2 versus 4. They have the time down a little bit Long Beach. We didn't see them with that intensity they had at the beginning of the game. They're starting to get frustrated.
Yeah, early goal too, right? A minute and a half into it. They kind of were both teams settling into the game, and so far it's been, I believe, a 50-50 battle after that one. After the goal, great ball given from Cristo to Junior Cozy. Flag stays down. See if he gets there. Ball's going to be go ahead and poke. And a little too far for Aremiu. as the ball goes out of bounds for a throw-in.
Trying to see Long Beach team that's getting really tired. Switching us to the ball that's pretty tired. At the same time, and you're losing that ability they had to get into the box like they were in the beginning of the game. They were attacking a lot to the left side. Now they're just trying to see one guy whoever. You can't do that when you have a team like San Fernando that knows how to cover as a team, come back as a team, go up as a team. You need teamwork to be able to be a team that uses teamwork. And obviously, we lost that. They had it at the beginning, and now they're relying on individual plays by their attackers.
Yeah, we'll see how they come out of this attack as the flag does stay down. Cut inside very well nicely by the Long Beach player. And now storing away, and San Fernando could be looking for a counter attack. Here's Artemio still pushing forward. He had the opportunity, San Cristo. Now it's too far off and very well cut down by the defense of Long Beach. Here's a counter attack now on the opposite side. Team from Long Beach, California making the attack. Across the equator of the field now. They go backwards now. And now San Fernando has the numbers defensively in the back now. Great header all the way back from Mertz who's on. Here comes Rich, the captain. Opens it up with Urban Rivas. Controls it, picks his heads up. Decides to go further back with Freddy Romero. And now with Beto Rodriguez. Rodriguez has options. Decides to go ahead and open it up here with Andres. Now as Junior, if he wants to, still pushing it forward. Artemio still going forward. Through ball here. And cut away by the goalkeeper, but the idea was there for San Fernando.
Yeah, I think in this opportunity, he could have taken a shot too. He wanted to get into the box with his teammate, but he had so much space to go for a shot. Unlucky San Fernando player.
Eric battling for San Fernando, still battling. Referee says no foul. As American able to battle this one, it's going to be a throw-in for Long Beach. Rich clears this one away very well nicely by the captain. Back in possession to, however, is Long Beach. So here comes the visiting side one more time. Through ball here, referee says play on, but not before there's a free kick foul in favor of Long Beach, and they call it against Zurich.
Number 11 from Long Beach is about to kick the free kick. Has been one of the most consistent players from Long Beach. He's been asking for the ball, cutting in, moving outside, coming back in. He's the player that we've seen from Long Beach going that extra mile for his team, but he needs help. He can't do it all by himself. We heard talks of number 10 from Long Beach City as one of their best players. We really haven't seen much of him. And like I said, this is a team. First types of games, you need a team to back you up.
Golden opportunity here now for the visiting side. Ball's going to be crossed into the first pole, defended away by Beto Rodriguez and Cristo Deras. Beto once again clearing this one away. Ball placed inside. And now Eric touches it here with Andreas. Tries to go ahead and give pass with Junior Cozy, and a little too far, and it goes back all the way back to the goalkeeper. One nothing the score line here. 30 minutes, 15 to go here in the first half. Highly entertaining back and forth game. What a great reception here by number 10 for Long Beach. The captain Manane all over him. Richard still defending, gets through the captain. And a great move by number 10, and down he goes, and it's going to be a yellow card for Rich. And a free kick in favor of Long Beach City.
Right call by the left. Save him from a penalty, but sacrifices a yellow card. But rare thing we see from the captain get taken off so easily by
Yeah.
from the opposite side. But what a play from number 10. We're just talking about him, and he finally shows up.
Yeah, he receptioned it very well, nicely, chested it down, and got through the captain. Not very well, not an easy task to do, and he was able to go ahead and beat them very well nicely. And all Rich could do is throw his body on him to prevent a possible golden opportunity. But regardless of that, it's still a great opportunity here for Long Beach. 2 men on the wall. The opportunity Long Beach were looking here. They decided to go ahead and play it short. It appears to be a handball. Referee says play on. So referee says play on. We do have the fourth official here next to us. He's claiming that it's a supporting arm. He's going down. So it's not a natural position, if you will. But you have the opportunity, folks at home, to go ahead and rewind it as many times as you want. Regardless of it, referee says play on. No penalty kick, but he does give a yellow card here for number 16 of Long Beach.
I think they got the ball right. He's on the floor, the ball.
So here we go with an opportunity for San Fernando on this side. I'm still not happy with that penalty non-call, but regardless of it, it's a ball back in play. Irvin Rivas with the reception. Gives it off to Zurich. You see if he goes back to Irvin. Decides to still keep it. Crosses it. Headed away real nicely. Back to Freddie Romero. He's an opportunity to strike it from there. He does. And no problem for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, easy shot for the goalie. Another try from San Fernando. Something that they like to do is shoot from outside the box. This is probably the first shot we see them take from outside the box. But this one was too easy for the goalie. Long Beach City trying something different now. They're going back to what they were doing in the beginning of the first half, which was a top beat from the left side.
And here comes Zurich. Burst of speed. Decides to take it from distance. And it goes just wide for a goal kick.
One of his teammates, but he felt confident in that shot. Unfortunately, it goes a bit wide. Aside from the coach getting upset, I think it was a nice play by that. I know he has a good left foot, so fortunate thing for it.
Yeah, we've seen him score from that distance and was able to get the defender off of him, but not exactly the way they wanted it to end. And here they come once again. Zurich still pushing forward. Referee goes with the flag up. As we saw Cristo Deras making that run tight, offsides. As Cristo is called offsides. Close, but they've been making a lot of those runs of San Fernando, and I would say more than half the time they've been on the clear side, no offsides, and this was one of those offside times that they were called. Here comes the captain from Long Beach trying to push things forward and hands it off for number 15. And here comes the visiting side, pushing on the far side. Zurich come down defending. Rich Manayan able to go ahead and clear this one up top. And head it back. Well, back and forth game, and as the first half is literally 10 minutes to go, not as much intensity as we saw in the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's impossible to keep up with that. Every now and then the teams try to try to get into that intensity with little bursts here and there. But yeah, it's impossible to maintain um, that kind of pace even with this weather. But even then, it continues to be a very, very good game.
Cristo's making the turn here. Lays it up for Junior Cozy. Goalkeeper's off his line. Back to Irvin Rivas. Now has possession of it. See if he decides to go ahead and send the cross in. He does cross it through and deflection and throw in for San Fernando.
The goalie hesitated there. He saw Cozy coming full speed, and instead of just kicking it out of bounds, he kind of hesitated, but got lucky there.
It almost seems like a mistake going to cost one of these two teams. We'll have a goal kick here for Long Beach City. Ball's opened up here on the far side. We're nearing halftime here, folks. Thank you so much for joining us today on a gloomy day throughout Southern California, but beautiful weather to play soccer here in San Fernando Valley. Great reception by number 15. They give it back to him. Opens it up here with number 3. He has space to go ahead and take a shot. Gets closed down. Shot taken. Deflection by a San Fernando Valley player. Still possession of Long Beach. Here's number 10. We see what he could do already. Able to go ahead and hand this one off. Has space if he wants it. He takes a shot from distance. And goalkeeper Vaughn able to go ahead and corral this one after a bounce.
Yeah.
Great bounce here. What a pass by goalkeeper Vaughn. Great turn here by Andreas. Has an opportunity to do so. Great sauce goes to his left. Shot going to be taken. Very well defended by the defender of Long Beach City FC as he gets there very timely in the back. What a pass though by the goalkeeper in the back, and you know how it is with the turf. As soon as that bounce went through, it was clear. This is Romero. Goes back to Cristo. Fakes off a shot. He had over Irvin Rivas calling off for it. They go to Irvin, but they give this one away, and down goes the key player from Long Beach City FC. And Rivas is going to have a talking to here, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a yellow card. Yep.
Yeah, seemed like the right call by the ref again. But the last sequence we saw, San Fernando didn't attack, but with one pass going into an attacking mode. Unfortunately, the goalie was on his toes, was able to get the ball, but that's the kind of craziness we have with San Fernando, how they can be getting attacked, but with one pass, with one play, be getting close to scoring on you. That's why they're so dangerous. And they've been keeping Long Beach on their toes, but the score remains 1-0, and Long Beach hasn't given up yet.
And the early goal is the difference maker here. 1-0. Goal scored by Cristo Veras, number 10 for San Fernando Valley. And stolen away here by Junior Cozy. Hands it off this one by Artemio. And the ball's going to be given back to Long Beach. So it's been a back and forth game, without a doubt. And Long Beach, outside of those last two home games that were not contested at all by the opponents against San Fernando, has been a team that's come up and facing a great San Fernando team here at home, and have had the opportunity to tie things up. Back to Beto Rodriguez. He goes even further back to Rich Manayan. Rich, Romero, Irvin. Goes up top looking for Zurich. See if he gets there. He goes around the player. Very well, nicely done by Zurich. You see he goes around, and the defender recovers well nicely there by Long Beach and sends this one out of bounds by the goalkeeper.
And a little too comfortable there. Almost lost the ball.
Just Rivas back to Rodriguez. Romero Rodriguez. And it goes in the middle here with Eric. Back to Junior. Overlapping run being made here by Murr. See if he finds him. He goes exactly to him. He's going to go ahead. The crossing is deflected back to Zurich. See, he hands it off back outside. Shot taken by Romero is deflected. And here comes Long Beach City FC looking to get a counterattack going. Ball's played in the middle here with number 10. Richmond A comes out to defend him. And Junior Cozy as well. Burst of speed here by number 3. And now they decide to go ahead and send number 10 once again. And he's getting close away very well, nicely. And very well defended by Eric. He coached this one out. It's going to be a throw in for Long Beach. 41 minutes into the first half. 4 minutes left here. Here's Andreas making the run here. Keeps pushing forward. Now it hands it off for Zurich. See if he cuts to his preferred left foot. Decides to go ahead and send to Junior. Referee says play on, no offsides. Still playing on. Still referee hasn't blown no whistle. Zurich's going to go ahead and take a shot. Down he goes. And it's going to be a foul against Zurich. Interesting call. Multiple bodies on the ground.
Yeah, right call. I think for a second he was going to call the foul on Cozy and everybody kind of stopped. The play went on. The shot didn't come and then foul by San Fernando, and I think that's the right call.
Ivan!
So interesting sequence. It ends up with 3 bodies on the ground, 2 from San Fernando and 1 for Long Beach, and 1 for San Fernando. That's still down is Freddy Romero, number 14, who has been completely active in this run. I mean, every San Fernando player has been active here tonight, including the goalkeeper for the San Fernando side. Still 1-0 score line here. We're at 42.5 to go, so just less than 2 change here in the first half. As head coach Carlos Cortez, as well as the head coach from Long Beach City FC, taking advantage of the downtime here and giving instructions. As we see the substitution of the game, entering is Matias Bravo, number 16, and exiting the game. So you're hearing it. 3 minutes added on here in the first half. I don't really think that much time has been wasted, but the official making the call. Ball played in the middle. Here comes Long Beach City FC. Now through ball being made and very well kindly cut by Murr. Goes all the way back to Vaughn. Has to go ahead and clear this one away on top. And Vaughn clears it away. It goes to Junior Cozy. Great toe momentarily. Junior. Andreas still making pushing forward. Zurich has the opportunity to make the run. Referee says no offside. Flag stays down, but the ball, however, is cut away by Long Beach. Andreas still pushing forward. See if it's deflected off a Long Beach player. Referee says it is, and it's going to be a throw-in in favor of San Fernando Valley.
Let's go.
Yeah, right there.
Throw in here. Junior making and putting up that pressure there. And here comes Long Beach City FC making a great run here. Number 3, however, is too far down. And we'll have a goal kick in favor of San Fernando. 45 minutes here in the first half. Like we mentioned, 3 minutes will be added on. You're watching San Fernando Valley FC Soccer via the home of San Fernando Valley FC, Futboleando. My name is Jose Duran, coming alongside Francisco Barboza. 1-0 the score line here. Early score line, every score rather. in the minute and a half into this one. And San Fernando so far able to go ahead and keep the scoreline in their favor. But Long Beach City FC has been dangerous throughout the game. And here they come once again. Long ball here looking for Junior Cozy. Flag does stay down. Opportunity now! Goal! Scored by Junior Cozy, and San Fernando Valley FC extends their lead 2-0. A great play and run by San Fernando. Junior Cozy celebrates. It's 2-0.
Ball. What a ball from the player. Didn't touch number 7, I believe, at the play. But what a ball to the plate. Cozy's just getting.
I'm leaving this
We
week.
saw that close-up replay. Just putting him on the side. Really, 2-0. San Fernando, and they're clearly been the best team so far.
2-0 for San Fernando. The home side able to go ahead and demoralizing for Long Beach, conceding a goal right before halftime. Yeah, at that.
There's the worst time. There's ever a worst time, but
Concentration. And here they come once again. Long Beach City now looking to go ahead and cut the lead in half. Flag does go up for offsides. And offsides called in favor of San Fernando. So we'll get a restart here. We're seconds away from halftime. 2-0 the scoreline in favor of San Fernando. Zurich heads this one inside. Recovered by the Long Beach City FC defensive side. Trying to send a long through ball here, and it's cut away very well nicely by Cozy. Should be one of the last opportunities here for Long Beach. Ball now out of bounds. As the official blows his whistle, it is halftime here. 2-0 the scoreline in favor of San Fernando Valley. Great way to go ahead and start the first half for the home side as they're able to go ahead and get the goal that they were looking for early on, and they get the goal that they were looking for at half as well. 2-0 in favor of San Fernando Valley. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break for you all. We'll come right back into the second half right after this break. It is 2-0 in favor of San Fernando Valley.
Play differently if I'm gonna play that.
Dr. Melody Daniels. I'm a physical therapist and I'm the owner of Olympia Physical Therapy and Performance. We're a proud sponsor of the San Fernando Valley Football Club. So I started Olympia 3 years ago now. And we started because I was working at a college at the time, and I was working with a lower resource school, and I just felt like there were things that these athletes weren't getting that I wanted to provide for them.
Really?
And I've always had a passion for helping the community and having folks who
Like
maybe didn't
laggy,
have
huh?
the education or the resources to become the better versions of themselves, to help them with that. So when I started the company, we actually started out of a storage unit underneath my apartment, and I just kind of started treating patients, and eventually we got big enough where I started looking for a bigger space. But early on, you know, we just started the business. We didn't save up money, and so initially we kind of struggled to get off the ground, get a consistent patient flow. But within 2 years, we got to a point where we had a full schedule. We started partnering with teams, and now we function 50% in the clinic and then 50% on the field. So we do a lot of outreach where we go out to camps, we go out to practices, games, And we also have those folks that we see in their practice and games. They come into the clinic and we rehab them in the clinic. So we like to function kind of 50-50, both field and in the clinic. A lot of what we do is very educational because we feel like there's a huge gap in athletes really understanding their body. I think it's getting better. But I know when I was playing sports, all this education and like rehab and the injury prevention side wasn't really enforced at a young age. And I do feel that maybe my career could have been different, or there's lots of athletes that feel like maybe the injury was the reason they're not continuing to play. So I think the earlier we can help athletes understand what's important and how to take care of their bodies, the better. So we like to do things like that. So our videographer helped us kind of connect, and my assistant reached out to San Fernando. And you know, when we got in contact with them, we were in the midst of trying to establish these partners. Because we function 50% in the clinic and 50% on the field, it's important for us to have these partnerships with different teams. When we reach out, you know, we have those initial conversations, but I think with San Fernando, what we really loved is that they had a similar passion to us. They like to get involved in the community. They like to see athletes understand their body and have the resources and the ability, whether they want to or not. I think it's important for them to have the ability to reach the highest levels resource-wise. And so when we partnered with them after reaching out and just through email, call, text, we really felt like they had a very similar vision and mission to us. And so for us, it was a very easy partnership to build. We prioritize the post-ops, so anyone who has a surgery through the club, we see them full-time and we treat them like professional athletes. And so we're treating them multiple times a week and they're getting a full hour with me one-on-one. And so we've seen anything from like meniscus to ACL to neck to back pain. And we just give them the ability to come in and see me multiple times a week and get their rehab in. We also did do a performance testing clinic with them. So with their academy team, we had a day where we had all of our physical therapy students, PTs, our training staff came, and we set up a clinic where they rotated through different stations. And one station was a physical therapy assessment. And then the next station was like performance testing, where we tested their strength and gave them the data. We tested their power, so we did force plate testing. And then we had an agility section where one of my PTs took them through soccer specific agility tests. And we talked about, you know, based on where they're at and collegiate and professional levels, what they should shoot for and why agility is important in soccer. And so we like to do that. And I think it gives the team a place to come and be able to take care of their bodies, but it also helps the coaching staff to really understand what kind of team they have. I think a lot of teams are not yet utilizing data and utilizing the science that we have to better inform their practices and their strength tests or their strength days. So that data, we hope, will be able to be translated to, okay, well, these are the deficits we're seeing on the team, and this is how we can grow to make the team better. I think today was a great example of why I love what I do. One of our long-term rehabs, he's an ACL. He's in his like 8 to 9 month range and he's getting close to his return. And so to have spent so much time with someone, treating them multiple times a week, you know, I see them through the full spectrum. So I see them right after surgery when they're in crutches and they're not allowed to walk, to today when we actually had him on the field and he was playing soccer again. And so for me to be part of that process and to help them through the steps and then see them go back to doing what they love at such a high level, we pride ourselves in trying to get our athletes back to 100%, but even like 110%. So we work on the deficits that maybe they had prior to the injury. So to see him come back stronger and better than he was before the injury, I think for me is everything. And so that's why I love what I do. It's exciting to see other people reach their potential and then knowing I was part of that process.
Mic check. And we are ready to go for the second half. Underway here. 2-0 in favor of San Fernando Valley FC. A game that's been back and forth without a doubt. But a team that San Fernando's side has been able to go ahead and come up on top with an early goal in the first half and then closing it up with a late second half goal that has this one 2-0 now. And here comes Zurich once again. Junior Cozy making that overlapping run. Shot's going to be taken right into the goalkeeper's hands of Long Beach. What does Long Beach have to do here to go ahead and get back into the game here?
They need to get it going. They need to try something to put pressure on San Fernando, who, despite the only 2-0 lead, been the dominant team in this first half. Long Beach has some good shots, some good play at the beginning of the first half, and they sort of died down. Again, they were affected by the early goal and then the goal before halftime. So it's all in their mental, but they have to try something. It's something we always say when teams come play people here at the basin is you, if you're gonna come here, you gotta die for something, and Long Beach has to try something different and hopefully get one goal soon, uh, and get back into this game. Again, it's only 2-0, so it's not a hefty load, but they gotta try something and they gotta do it fast.
Yeah, they have now about 42 and change. See if that allows them to go ahead and get back into a game. One goal just gets them right back in. As we all know, 2-0 is the worst score you could have. The score could evaporate in a heartbeat. Ball's put in the corner, looking up there for Andreas. It's going to get too far, and it's going to be right back to Zurich. Heavy touch, though, however, for Zurich, and great turn by the Long Beach player. And here they come once again. Beto Rodriguez playing defensively. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Throw in for Long Beach. Rich Manayan cutting that down all the way back to his goalkeeper, Vaughn, who clears this one in top. And Eric able to go ahead and get some airtime. And here they come once again to San Fernando with Andreas. Leaves it other back with Eric. And now back here with a ball, long ball, looking for Junior Cozy. Cleared away out of bounds and now throwing for San Fernando. Thank you so much for joining us here, folks. My name is Jose Duran, coming to you live from the Sepulveda Basin Sports Complex, home of your San Fernando Valley FC. We're currently up top in this one, 2-0 against Long Beach City. There's San Fernando looking to stay on top here on the standings, currently in second place. And looking to go ahead and keep pace up there. Ball back here with number 16 for Long Beach. So very different San Fernando side like we saw in the first couple of minutes as it came off offensively. Now with the 2-0 lead on the defensive side. On a gloomy, windy day here from San Fernando Valley. Number 11 puts his paws into it, decides to go ahead and Go even further back with the captain number 5 for Long Beach. They picked their head up and tried to send the through ball, but very well defended. And they can't cross the defense of San Fernando.
They can. San Fernando looks solid up at the back at the moment, but we know how they play. They're gonna be at the back like this, and then the second they can, boom, they're gonna burst out as they hear they come.
And here they come once again, just on cue. Through ball here, looking for Junior Cozy. Keeper's off his line. Didn't hesitate this time. And now it goes over everybody. Here's number 10 for Long Beach. That opportunity is now taken. It goes just wide.
And what a great sequence there. First, as we were saying, San Fernando likes to be solid back, but the second they can, they're gonna burst up top. They do it with a chance. Great, great up read by the goalie who comes out, kicks the ball forward. That becomes an opportunity for Long Beach, and I think that was the goal that could get them back into the play. The ball goes wide, and unlucky, but what a great sequence.
Yeah, great sequence. And on the defensive side for San Fernando, you don't see those type of mistakes very often from the captain in terms of letting it bounce like that. And as we know here from the turf, you let it bounce like that. We saw it on the other side, Long Beach, I mean, San Fernando doing the same in the first half. They almost got a goal out of it. And now a free kick in favor of San Fernando. Ball one up top by San Fernando momentarily, but it goes back in possession of Long Beach. Down goes number 15 for Long Beach as Beto Rodriguez commits the foul. And it's going to be a free kick in favor of the visiting side as they're pushing numbers up top. They restart this one quickly, just as quickly as 6 minutes and a half have gone by here in the second half. Here's number 15 from Long Beach, sends his through cross in here, defended very well nicely by Rich Minayan. It's going to be a throw in for Long Beach.
6 minutes in, and it looks like Long Beach did get that talk by the coach that they need to try, they need to win, they need to push harder, and they are. They've been the dominant side those six first minutes, but here comes San Fernando on the white side.
A counter attack here for San Fernando. Andreas is in the box. It has to go to Junior Cozy. Bus six behind him. And it's going to be an opportunity gone to waste.
Again, they love to be at the back, but the second they can, they come up top. Here's a nice ball through the wing. Goes into Cozy, who has a hard time controlling it, and he stumbles across it. Takes a shot as quickly as he could, but it wasn't enough to pretty good this whole game.
Yeah, the ball was behind Junior just momentarily. And because of that, it stays rather 2-0 than rather going 3-0. But those are the goals that could go ahead and cost you and flip a game if Long Beach is able to go ahead and get a goal. There's number 11 for Long Beach. Ball stolen away very well nicely by Beto Rodriguez. Goes to Zurich, still in bounds. It's going to go out of bounds now. A throw in for San Fernando.
When you risk going top like Long Beach is doing because they need to, that's the risk you run of potentially being attacked easily with quick bursts, which is to San Fernando's delight one of their best ways of attacking, especially with a player so fast like Junior Cozy. But they need to risk it. They need to risk it. They're 2-0 now. This is going to be a good game. And if Long Beach could get a goal in, it's going to make this game even tighter. And San Fernando could kill the game with one goal. So there's a risk, but this is what it's all about. And I'm glad Long Beach is taking that posture and not just waiting out that 2-0, hopefully getting something with the with set pieces, which is what normally teams that come here to the base and try to do against San Fernando. So I'm glad that that's not the posture they're taking and they're going more offensive as they do a substitution from the visiting side. Something rare to call here in San Fernando. Something we haven't seen in at least the past three games. Teams coming here with subs.
Yeah, substitution for the first time of Long Beach. Suffered Romero exiting for an injury for San Fernando, but you're right. But even as I'm looking on the remaining subs, they only have two players left. So They do have substitutions, but also very light on the substitution side. But compared to what we've seen in the last couple of games, that's a whole squad compared to the no substitutions from the various teams that played here. Through ball here, flag stays down. Junior Cozy. Now the flag stays up, goes up. It looked like Junior might have been onside.
That
Close,
was close.
tight, but the official has a good eye on it there.
It was crowded. The ref looked like he was in a good position, so let's give him a good call. And they've been doing great all game, to be honest.
Yeah, they've been on all their calls so far for the first and second half. Clean game too, right? Not that much off controversy or fouls rather, other than that non PK call. But we thought it was a great call for the officials. And here comes a restart for San Fernando. They go here long, looking for Zurich. It's cut away very well, nicely by Long Beach. It continues to pick up here. It appears it's from right to left window we're getting. So if Long Beach decides to go ahead and take one from the outside, you'll see the ball carry just exactly like you're seeing it there.
Yeah, and they need to take advantage of that. I mean, it's a weapon you can use. We haven't seen them take shots from outside the box except for one, but it was very easily controlled by the goalie. But yeah, you gotta take advantage. And if it went in your favor, go for it.
Yeah,
It's not just not hesitant to try whatever they can to get a goal on the scoreboard. They made subs. They got players on attack. They are risking the back, but it's what you gotta do. Like I was saying, it's really appreciated by our match.
and here comes San Fernando as they're trying to go ahead and seal the game here themselves. Irvin Rivas goes short here with Zurich, making that overlapping lap was Rivas. Zurich decides to go in the middle with Cristo Deras. Deras goes with Beto Rodriguez back to Cristo. Sends a long ball looking for Andreas, and it's cut off defensively by Long Beach. And here comes the team from Long Beach, California, attacking now. Long ball here. See if Irvin Rivas gets back. The ball's bouncing, bouncing. It's going to go out of bounds, and a throw in for San Fernando.
Yeah, so the middle has been broken in the second half. We saw a lot of contention there in the first half, trying to fight over the midfield. Now they're just skipping it out completely. And Long Beach, we know why. San Fernando, a little bit, they're losing their cool a little bit. I think they're getting frustrated because they can't have the ball, which is, they love to play with the ball. Right now, I think Long Beach is getting the best of it.
Yeah, they're the first team in this very young season, rather, that have challenged him here in the Sepulveda Basin Sports Complex. Something that San Fernando's not used to, but thankfully for their side and for Carlos Cortez's side, the team has been able to go ahead and do the things right when they have to defensively, and when they have to do a burst of counterattack, they do very well as well. Ball on the far side. They play short with Junior Cozy. Junior with Andreas sends it in through ball. Very well timely sliding tackle by Long Beach. A ball still in possession of the team in light blue. And see if they still the ones away. No, they go all the way back to the goalkeeper. As you're watching UPSL Soccer presented by Futboleando, the home of San Fernando Valley FC. And don't forget tomorrow as well, folks. Tune in. We'll be broadcasting the 2026 Futboleando Senior Showcase, where top seniors in the soccer in Southern California will be assembling in Los Angeles City College in front of college recruits to see if they take their talents outside of high school and into the next level. So that will be tomorrow. But here in this one, 2-0 in favor of San Fernando. As Menayan has possession, it goes in the middle with Beto Rodriguez. Rodriguez opens things up with Zurich. As Zurich 1v1 goes to his preferred left, still going to Zurich. Decides to go ahead and go back here. back to Rodriguez. And here's Rivas. Rodriguez. Beto goes to Zurich. Back to Rodriguez. He goes even further back with Irvin Rivas. He goes against with Beto. Opens it up with Cristo Deras. Then back to Irvin. Now it seems like the tank has started to go empty on Long Beach. So here they come once again. Great move here and turn as they pass the equator of the field. So now they go up opposite far side here. And on 1v1 decides to go ahead and take the San Fernando player who defends him very well nicely and pokes the ball away. And here comes San Fernando. Andreas has the possession of the ball now. Zurich making the run, but is paused by Cristo. Now with Irvin Rivas, who calls Zurich forward. Stops it, back to Irvin. Here's Rivas. Goes back to Richmond. 15 minutes of the second half now gone by. 30 minutes left for Long Beach City to go ahead and wake up, or for San Fernando to go ahead and put the final nail on this coffin. Still pushing forward is Matias Bravo. Now a long ball here looking for Zurich. Ball stays. It's deflected. It takes the San Fernando bounce here. Shot's going to be taken from Cristo Deras, and 2 times goalkeeper able to kept it now.
Yeah, so it took us 15 minutes for San Fernando to regain control of the ball. The game had been being played at the rhythm that Long Beach wanted it to be played, which is rare for someone to come here and take the ball away from them. But Long Beach City was, because they're in need of that goal. But finally, after 15 minutes, 16 now, San Fernando seems to regain that possession and that control of the game, which is really what they need to do now with these last 30 minutes of the game.
They're on the attack now here. Here comes Long Beach City FC looking to cut the scoreline. All they need is one, but they're very well defended in the back by San Fernando. As soon as they get a ball, there's already a player pressuring. So on the defensive side, San Fernando doing exactly what they need to. Great turn. Still defended as Irvin Rivas defending with everything. And I believe he got a deflection last second, and he does. And it's going to be a possession of San Fernando. What a great defensive move by Irvin Rivas. Throw in here. Back to Rivas. Not the best clearance. Out of bounds from San Fernando. See who comes out of it as the Valley able to go ahead and get possession back into their feet. Great move here. And a great ball put here by Andreas for Junior. Junior is going to go ahead and get across it. It's deflected. It goes right back to Cozy. Back to Andreas. See if he has someone checking in. He does. It goes back to Andreas again. Here's Andreas. Steps over 1 time, steps over 2 times, steps over 3 times, crosses it now. Looking for Cristo. Defended very well, nice by Long Beach. Out of bounds. Now it stays in bounds. And referee says play on. Ball back in favor of Junior Cozy. He has possession of it in the corner. Decides to go, and he's going to get a deflection now and be a corner kick, the 4th one of the afternoon.
Great sequence right there. This last one, the ref let the ball play on when it looked like a clear foul by the Long Beach City. This put San Fernando on top with superior men. Unlucky though, they weren't able to get not even a shot because Long Beach came back, did a great work defensively, but a great sequence there. And again, to highlight, the refs been really good this game. It's something we never talk about. Sometimes when they're doing that, yeah, we talk about them, but when they're doing good, we don't. But they've been great, and this was a great example of letting the play go on.
Cross is put here. Keeper off his line, punching out of it. And Cozy has possession. Shot's going to be taken, deflected. And corner kick number 5 coming up. As you look at the replay here.
Great cutting. Cozy always open, always ready. Takes it to
My own goal, yeah.
deflected.
So 5th corner kick of the afternoon here for San Fernando Valley. Cross is going to be made here. Goes over everyone. Crystal has possession of it. Shot's going to be taken, cleared off the line. Rich Renean battling for it, but not before the official calls a foul, or I believe a handball in favor of Long Beach City. Save off the line. Seemed like. And luckily for Long Beach, nothing comes out of it. And it's still 2-0 in favor of San Fernando.
We've seen San Fernando be very, very deadly on set pieces, especially corner kicks. This game, though, they haven't been as effective, but they're starting to get close.
And here comes Long Beach on the attack. San Fernando put numbers forward. Flag stays down. And the opportunity they're looking for. And what a great save by Vaughn.
Great shot. It's going to be tough to see if he was offside. He looked a bit offside. As
He's
you see
on.
the replay, he's right on. Great shot, but also
Oof.
great stop.
Great save by the goalkeeper, Vaughn. Exactly what you're supposed to do there. Just smack that out of there. He sends it through to a corner kick, but they were just that close to making it 2-1.
Yeah, Long Beach really wanted that goal right there. They kind of did the same thing San Fernando does. They came from the back to the top quickly, put a shot and goal.
Cross is taken, deflected off of a Long Beach player. The referee says it's going to be a goal kick. So nothing comes out of that corner kick for Long Beach City FC, but they were just that close from making this thing 2-1. Great reflex by Vaughn. He's been contested without a doubt today more than any other games that we've played here at the complex.
Yeah, it's been definitely their hardest game here at the complex. We've seen them by now. They have the game resolved and finished, but now the game's still on, and here comes Long Beach again.
Yeah, here they come once again and looking to cut the lead in half. Ball's played in the corner with number 10 from Long Beach, who's had a decent game, been involved in multiple opportunities, and is one of the best players they've had so far here today. Ball goes further back. This is number 16 for Long Beach. Ball goes back into his possession. He goes further back with captain number 5, who's had a tough task of defending Junior Cozy and has done so very well. And the ball stolen away by Junior. And very well defended again by number 5. See if he goes back to his goalkeeper, fakes it out like he does, and he goes into number 3. And here comes Long Beach once again, and very well cut in the back defensively by San Fernando. And here comes Zurich. Out of bounds, and we have a substitution getting ready for San Fernando. Andre Morris getting set to come in, and Junior Cozy coming out.
Wow, shocking to see him come out, especially he has been held back pretty good by Long Beach, but he didn't look tired. He doesn't look injured, and interesting substitution, especially when the game's sort of still on the line with 20 minutes to go. Interesting substitution.
Andre Morris is in now, so here comes Drew Morris. Ball in the air, and it's going to be his task now to cause havoc for that Long Beach defense on the left-hand side. That's the second substitution for San Fernando, as Matias Bravo came in earlier as well for Freddy Romero. And here comes Long Beach City FC as they open things up. Leave it up. Bring it back down. See if they make a turn. What a great move by number 3 for Long Beach City. Through balls put through. And nothing out of it. Referee says play on.
Yeah, they were asking for a foul. We'll see in the replay. I think the play was good. He manages to just spin around the defender, get past 3 guys, and nothing.
There comes Dre Morris making that run and through ball. What a great ball for Andres. Oh, and then the defender able to go ahead and get a deflection in the end, and it takes a bounce and into the hands of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, unlucky because he was trying to cut in to get into his right foot and put it on the back of the net, but great read by the defender manages to poke it out of him and save Long Beach City, as it seems like the rain's starting to come down here.
Yeah, no, I think so. It is a bit of light drizzle here. Hopefully, nothing too major for us. Ball goes back to Vaughn. He's able to go ahead and clear this one out. Irvin Rivas with the header. Still fighting is Zurich, and he gives it to Cristo Deras. Andres making that run, and Cristo still making having an opportunity. What a great ball through by Dre Morris. It could be the opportunity that Morris is looking for. The substitution making the side. He takes the goalkeeper. Now shots taken. Goal. Score by San Fernando Valley FC. Who else? A substitution. The super sub, Dre Morris, comes in and makes this 3-0.
Never question the coach. We were both at all as to why Cozy had came out, and now the guy who came in for Cozy, the superstar, does an amazing play, takes out the goalie, puts it in the back of the net. 3-0, San Fernando up.
What a goal, but also what a ball put by, I believe it was Cristo Deras. And Cristo with a goal and an assist here so far tonight. And it's 3-0 for San Fernando. What a great goal. What a great pass. And what a great finish by Morris.
Yeah, what a great way to come into this game. Everybody was freaking out because Cozy was out. He comes in and puts it in the back of the net and puts things a lot more calm for San Fernando. I wouldn't say the game's over. Long Beach has been pretty good all day, but haven't put anything in the back of the net. So maybe this is what San Fernando needed to really just wrap this game up. And perfect substitution.
Luxury for any head coach to, have a ability to substitute someone like Junior Cozy and have someone like Andre Morris come right in and get the job done, sort of say here with you know, less than 20 to go here. Great ball by Rivas to Zurich. Ball stays in bounds. Cross is made, headed away defensively by Long Beach City. And see if they're able to go ahead and get them sleeping now. Cristo pokes this one away, and it's going to be a throw in for Long Beach.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting now to see what Long Beach's reaction is to this. It's devastating. They had been the better half, the better team this second half, and they get scored on. So now it's back to square one. But now you're down three with less than 20 minutes to go. So it's tough. It's tough. But hey, you gotta keep going.
Yeah, you got to keep on going and keep on trucking. But here comes Long Beach City looking to go ahead and possibly cut the lead down. Cristo able to go ahead and get possession, hands it off to Zurich. Pushing forward is number 7, goes to Andres. And Bravo able to open things up for Zurich, who hands it off now, sings it off to Morris, chests this one down, and the ball goes forward and back in possession of Long Beach.
Yeah, Long Beach looks a bit confused, a bit dazed, kind of like a boxer when they get knocked down and come back up. They're just not knowing what to do anymore. Like this goal kind of shattered their whole game plan. And now they're just like we said, like a boxer who's just throwing punches, moving around, but not really knowing what else to do. And that's how it is when you don't score on San Fernando and you let them creep up. We said they were the best team, Long Beach, this second half, but with one goal, quickly changes, and now they're just confused and dazed.
Yeah, but the opportunities they had in the first half that they let go away were costly there, right? Because that ties things up, switches everything up. But now it's 3-0, backs against the wall, less than 12 minutes to go, or rather 15, 17 minutes to go. That's whatever the official wants to add on. And it looks like San Fernando's wants to add on more. Cross is going to be made here. Keeper's off his line. And here comes Long Beach City with a possible counter attack here, brewing with number 10. They let San Fernando get numbers back. Number 11 open things up here for Long Beach City, as they've been able to go ahead and keep pace to the majority of the game. But the goals that San Fernando have been able to put in the back of the net have maybe been too costly. And here comes Zurich once again, looking to possibly get a goal number 4 for San Fernando, overlapping number made by Cristo. who has a goal and an assist. Now, cross is going to be made and very well nicely saved by the goalkeeper for Long Beach.
San Fernando always so deadly, even with the 3-0. They always want more and more. They never stop attacking. They never stop showboating. They always want to score more. And here they come again with the same intensity. Sometimes it always seems like they're always losing the games.
Here they come once again. San Fernando, Zurich making that shot on goal is deflected by the goalkeeper, and no problems there for the keeper. And Art Hovhannissian getting ready to come back in, nurturing an injury. Typically one of our starters here. And he's able to go ahead and make a second half run with 15 minutes to go. So out goes Zurich. Had a great game here tonight. Very involved, creating options. And here comes San Fernando. Cleared this one away. Back in possession of it is Long Beach City FC. Past the equator now, 3-0 in favor of San Fernando. And here comes Long Beach. Great move here. Cross is going to be made, but no problems there for the goalkeeper, Vaughn, who's able to get that one without any issues.
Yeah, so Long Beach, it looks like they've passed that stage of confusion and they're finally starting to get things moving again, starting to get their play again, despite being 3-0, which is what they need to do. They need to now just risk getting something up top, hopefully shifting the momentum on their side. Here they try to throw ball, but San Fernando's there. And now what they want to do is manage the ball, but we know San Fernando, once they see blood, they want blood.
What a way to bring the ball down by Rivas. He puts it through ball for Andres. It could be the goal number 4 they were looking for. Gets over the goalkeeper. And what a save by the goalkeeper. Ball still alive. Back to Andres Morris. Andre Morris. Goal! Scored by San Fernando Valley. Dre Morris, 2 goals in what seems a matter of less than 10 minutes. Number 22 has 2 in his tally, and it's 4-0 for San Fernando.
From a questionable sub to man of the match.
Yeah.
He comes in concentrated. San Fernando start this fourth goal sequence with a perfect touch bring down by one of the players for San Fernando. He gives a great through ball. The goalie manages to keep the score at 3, but then the pass to the man of the match puts it on the bottom corner. Nothing to do for the goalie. Game's 4-0. Game on.
Yeah, what a game. We've been fortunate enough to be seen here tonight. So substitution number 3 for San Fernando. Leaving the game is Andreas. Entering the game is Logan. As well as Arsen Karamilian. Arsen getting himself ready to come inside. The rain has definitely come make his presence felt here in the basin. Luckily for these two, the game's just about ready to go ahead and get wrapped up with less than 12 minutes to go. Didn't affect these two a bit. And great cut by Irvin Rivas. Cristo looking to make a turn, still does, still has possession of it. What a pass with the outside part of his foot by Cristo. Goes all the way back to Art. Richmond again. Cleared away. And back to goalkeeper Vaughn. He's been great here tonight for San Fernando. Thank you so much for everyone for joining us on our broadcast. There's a million and one things you could be doing, but you're tuning here, you're watching UPSL Soccer presented by Futboleando on the home of San Fernando Valley FC. And two more subs getting set to come in now. Yeah, no, Murray was already in there injured, but Cristo's coming out. Irvin Rivas is coming out. And coming in is Arson, number 6, as well as number 8, Isaac Flores. Isaac, one of those academy players making the move up here to the main team, if you will. So the number 8 making way to the youth, the talent that they have here in the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, the academy team who we haven't been able to been covering this season, but last season were one of the more exciting teams we got to see. Anytime we would broadcast them, they were just dominating the opponents. And I believe it was their debut season, and they were doing awesome. So glad that this guy is now moving up to the senior team. And
So 10 minutes left. I believe there's a injured player here. Time's gonna go ahead and be stopped for that, but 4-0. San Fernando completely dominating this one. A team that's heck, almost seems like they're averaging 4 goals per game.
If he has socks, he has blood on his socks. He has to change them. We did the same thing. Just have the trainer wrap it up. Same thing over here.
36 minutes here. So interesting events here. They're making one of the players cover up some blood in one of the socks, and that's due to the pause here.
yeah, it's a bit of the frustration. We're losing 4-0 down. They were actually just doing, their job. But when you're 4-0 down, yeah, everything might take you
What's
out.
Javi got?
It's just part of the game.
Here you go.
We'll get restarted here. Less than 9 minutes to go. Clean game so far from the officials. You got to tip your hat off when they do a great job. And so far, the management, no one's gotten heated. No yellow cards or red cards as much as other games. And great move by Dre. Here he comes once again, looking for another burst of speed down the line. Gonna go ahead and put a pause on him. Has number 3 in front of him. Decides to go ahead and send a cross into Logan. It's deflected. It's still lost to Logan. Still has a shot deflected off of a Long Beach City player. San Fernando looking for goal number 5, possibly.
Yeah, if you think that they're gonna go back, manage the game, move the ball around, that's not the San Fernando way. You know that if they put 4, they want to put 5. If they put 5, they want to put 6. It's just how they play. And with subs in, fresh players in, that's what we're gonna see in the remaining minutes of this game in Long Beach. They're trying, but they can't seem to find a way around this San Fernando defense.
They can't seem to find a way throughout the whole game, and hats off to San Fernando Valley and that defense able to go ahead and keep goalkeeper Vaughn's goal at 0 here. Not an easy task against the Long Beach team who is very well coached, very well organized. But San Fernando's just too much. Ball's played short here. 38-minute in the second half, less than 7 to go, plus whatever the official wants to add on. And they send Morris running on the sideline. See if he gets there. He does. And here comes Andre. Puts the pause on it, picks his head up, has a couple of options. Decides to go with Matias Bravo, who goes further back with Murr. Here's Murr. Now with Beto Rodriguez. And now Rich Minayan. Now with Beto Rodriguez. Bravo opens it up. Now give and go here. And now here comes Long Beach City FC. Possible counter attack going, but they got the numbers back that they were looking for. San Fernando and Richmond ain't able to cut through. And here comes Isaac Flores. Isaac steps on it, looking for a couple of options. See if he decides to go ahead and put some paws on it. It goes to Beto Rodriguez. Logan still pushing forward. Was a little too forward there, and the ball's deflected out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in here for San Fernando. And we're hearing coach here on the side. They want to get Flores involved as much as possible. It's these kind of games that you do these kind of things to, right? Have the ability to test some players.
Yeah, when you're for a couple minutes left on the game, this is a time to try new things.
Cross is made all the way through, and it's going to be a goal kick. Folks, thank you so much for joining us as this game is wrapping up. Don't forget to like and subscribe our multi-streaming platform. We're coming to you live on YouTube as well as on Twitch. So, all San Fernando.
Why is he telling him to stop when he's saying watch the arm in the back? You saw the hand in the back of his neck. He's the fucking
Ball in the air. Headed back to possession of Long Beach. All San Fernando Valley was an evenly matched game throughout the majority of the first half, up until the second goal scored by Cozy at the ending of the first half. Ball's going to be deflected. See if it stays in bounds. It goes out of bounds for a corner kick for Long Beach as they're looking for the goal that gets the lead shrunk to 3 goals. Great cut here. Now cross is going to be made all the way to the second post. Defended very well. Nice by San Fernando. Shot taken volley over the crossbar, but Long Beach still knocking.
Yeah, it seemed like they rushed a little bit on that corner. I think they could have put more guys on the box. They decided to go with a quick. And here they lose the ball.
Ball back possession of Long Beach. Shot's going to be taken, deflected off of a San Fernando Valley player. And here they come once again. Ball in the middle looking for Isaac Flores. It goes too far. Defended in the back by Richmond Ian. Cleared away. Ball in the air and see who comes back in favor of it. Long Beach. Here comes the visiting side looking to get their first goal of the game. Very well defended by Dre Morris. Here comes Long Beach once again. 3 minutes to go here. We're wrapping up things up here from the Sepulveda Basin Sports Complex. You're watching UPSL Soccer via the home of San Fernando Valley FC, Futboleando. My name is Jose Duran alongside Francisco Barbosa. The ball's going to be crossed in here and deflected right back into possession of Long Beach. Second cross and another headed by Richmond Ian. Through and another deflection off Richmond Ian. So 4-0 the score line. San Fernando's going to come up victorious here. As we know, the goal differential is huge here in the standings. We'll have to see how the other score lines go throughout the weekend. With 2 minutes left in this one, and San Fernando looking like they're going to come up victorious once again here at home and remain undefeated at home. Fake now, and they hand this one off. Not the best is a clearance, and here comes Long Beach City FC. They're putting San Fernando on their toes. Cross is going to be made there and deflected out of danger. And here comes the counterattack. Here comes San Fernando Valley. Looking to go ahead and send a long through ball here, long ball, all the way to Logan. He has possession of it, puts it in front of him. It's 3 versus 4. And very well defended by number 5 of Long Beach City, who was able to recover and gain possession back for Long Beach. Great turn here from the Long Beach City player. And great cut here. Morris steals it. And it'd be the opportunity that San Fernando was looking for, but he's offsides. Offsides called by the official. 1 minute left.
And Long Beach really trying to get that at least goal that says that hey, we were here, we tried. And I don't know if it's a product of all the subs San Fernando has made, but they're clearly on top at San Fernando at the moment, trying to get, like I said, that one goal that says, "Hey, we were here, we tried." As we see a player go down by Long Beach, and hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yeah, now the Long Beach players down. About 15 seconds left here. The 45. I don't think that any much time should be added. But what are your thoughts on San Fernando here today?
They dominated the first half with that early goal, ended the second half with another goal that literally put Long Beach against the wall. They came out and completed the task with that substitution by Cozy, which we thought was kind of weird. But hey, he became the man of the match, and again, they dominate out here at home, and they take advantage of a side that was like the most challenge they've had in a few weeks here at their home turf. Long Beach came to play. They had a really good first half, and then slowly that San Fernando pressure and attack and consistent attack just got the best of the the Long Beach side, and another victory for the Valley team.
Yeah, and just the fact that they have so much, uh, weaponry in their bench so deep, right? That you could take out Cozy, put Morris, and you'll see the same attack on the line, the same defensive, threats. And then you see people like Isaac Flores here making an impact. And here comes San Fernando looking for another one. Flag does stay down. Goal! Scored by San Fernando Valley. Logan puts that one into the back of the net. It's 5-0.
Again, that's just sums up the whole game. Long Beach trying. San Fernando gets one ball with two touches is up top and puts it in the back of the neck and seals the victory for San Fernando.
Great team goal, great team play. It's exactly what the doctor ordered here for San Fernando Valley FC, and they were able to go ahead and put the ball in the back of the net when they needed to. 47 minutes now. They should be wrapping up any minute in this game. 5-0 the score line in favor of San Fernando Valley.
Drive with it, drive. Go,
And it's all San Fernando. They've been able to go ahead and dominate this one completely.
Like you say, when you have the ability to just switch one team for another, it's a big advantage, especially at this level. But hey, Long Beach City had that too. They have players on the bench to try and shift their style of play. But San Fernando being just perfect with it. They were 2-0 down with their starters. They switch it, and now they're 5-0 up. So that's the luxury that this team has. And not only can they switch it with the people on the bench, but that the people on their bench are people that could come in and really make a difference.
Yeah, they're a completely different team out there than when they started, but not missing a beat. In fact, scoring 3 goals compared to their 2 that they scored in the first half. As the official blows his whistle, it is a final. That wraps us up from the Sepulveda Basin Sports Complex, folks, as San Fernando Valley FC able to come up victorious 5 goals to nothing and completely dominate the scoreline here. And like Francisco's been saying, it's been San Fernando side who completely dominated from start to finish, and they are able to go ahead and get out of here with a 5-0 scoreline and come out victorious. But that wraps us up here from the Sepulveda Basin Sports Complex, folks. Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Again, San Fernando, like usual, They when you play them here, you gotta come with everything you got because they're gonna push and push and push and push. And we saw them here against a team that really worked for it. This was a good team that they faced today compared to the other teams, and a great victory. And they should be really proud for what the team they have, not just their starters, but the people that could come from the bench and change the game for them. So a great victory for San Fernando and a good test to see where they really are in this league.
Yeah, could have said it better myself. Great victory for San Fernando Valley FC, your San Fernando Valley FC, and they come out victorious tonight. That wraps us up here from the Sepulveda Basin Sports Complex. On behalf of San Fernando Valley FC, on behalf of Francisco Barboza, my name is Jose Duran. Thank you so much. Until next time.